When you think of places where germs can breed on an airplane, the cramped space and the recycled air may be your first guess, but a new concern has emerged for passengers. We're talking about the water.
That's right. The Fox 12 investigators are looking into the disturbing results of a new study, one that found E. coli in the water served as tea and coffee on flights. Our Simon Gutierrez explains.
Most everything you might get from the beverage cart on a typical flight is prepackaged and considered safe. But the water that goes into the in-flight coffee and tea, well, there are some questions about that. It might not be the first thing you think of when you board a plane, but maybe it should be.
It is. It's icky. It's just really icky.
Chris Eklund is reacting to the results of a new study by Hunter College's NYC Food Policy Center that found serious problems with airline water. Extensive research into 23 airlines found E. coli and coliform bacteria, the same thing found in human feces, were also in many major airlines' water, specifically the water in the restrooms where you wash your hands and the water that can be used in coffee and teas.
I wouldn't be drinking the coffee then if I knew. No.
Sound gross?
Sounds gross.
Over the course of 7 years, researchers pulled data from the EPA that the airlines self-reported and ranked airlines' water quality on a score of 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest. Of the airlines that fly out of PDX, Alaska Airlines scored the best with a 3.3 out of 5. Hawaiian Airlines was next with a 3.1. Southwest scored 2.4, Delta 1.6, American got 1.5, United near the bottom with 1.2. The two airlines that scored the lowest, JetBlue and Spirit, both of which scored just 1 out of 5. Asked to comment on the poor scores, a JetBlue spokesman said the study doesn't fairly reflect the airline's commitment to water quality, writing, quote, "The study looks back to 2012, but over the past 3 years, JetBlue has worked to achieve water quality that has produced few violations under the latest EPA aircraft drinking water rule regulations." A representative for Spirit also followed up saying, quote, "We have a robust safety program to ensure the quality of water in our planes is safe." At PDX, not all passengers were overly concerned.
All the more reason to drink a beer.
Don't take it seriously?
I don't really think so. I think if it was that, they got enough regulations, they wouldn't allow it.
Mike Pliner, though, does take it seriously. He works in water quality, and he also had coffee on his flight from Chicago.
Is that disturbing that they might be using that same water that's circulating through the plane for coffee and tea?
It would bother me because I know how quickly that can develop. In the tanks, it doesn't take much.
The study goes on to recommend passengers don't drink any water on board that isn't in a sealed bottle and don't drink the coffee or tea that's made on board. It also suggests that you don't wash your hands in the bathroom, but use hand sanitizer instead. Reporting in studio, Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.